Another loss for the Mets. Ha ha ha. So, Philly's getting it done once again, taking the first two games of the three-game set at Citizens Bank Park. Jimmy Rollins back in the hitting groove. Jamie Moyer doing great things on the mound. Going into the seventh inning today. It's great to see. Kept the pitch count down. Didn't get behind hitters. I think he didn't even know about base runner like the third or fourth inning, which is, pretty impressive for a guy that's 46-year-old and just throws junk. So, it was great to see from him. Jimmy Rollins once again, couple hits. He's been doing great this the last four games. I think it's the third game in a row he's hit pretty well. Friday night and then the last game against the Braves he had a couple hits as well. So he had 2 hits in the last 2 games, and then today I know he had at least 1 hit. It might have had another one, not sure, but can't remember. But it's just great to see this team clicking. Shane Victorino, he's doing well. He's kind of getting back, getting close to hitting 300. He had a couple hits yesterday, a couple of big hits once again today. Chase Utley. Everyone's been hitting well pretty much, except for, I haven't seen really Howard doing much lately, which I'd like to see that turn around. Other than that, we had too many complaints about today's game. I don't know why Greg Dobbs is in left field. I think John Mabry should be out there. You saw that diving catch he made Friday night. I mean, he's a beast. He can hit the home run, so I don't understand why he's not out there. Dobbs hasn't really been hitting anyway. And then the Mets. Are you a little league team? You can't freaking catch foul pop-ups. David Wright had plenty of room and didn't even know where the ball was. And then Omir Santos just dropped one too. So, I mean, what are you thinking? This team, I just don't understand. It's sad that they're this close to us. But, I mean, it's only because we've been playing terrible. And, we can't blame it on injuries. Sorry, we're not allowed to blame it on injuries. The Mets can blame it on injuries. Mets fans can do that, but we can't. Which brings me to my next point. I've seen go 57 Mets, talking his shit like usual, of course. Just looking like a retard. And then Fighting Phil's, he laid it out for him. And I mean, he's right. Every team has injuries. You were not the only team that ever had injuries. Yeah, Jose Reyes, Delgado, Beltran's big injuries, but you've had Beltran up until, a week or 2 ago? I mean, he just went down, and you guys have been playing like shit all year, so don't even come in here and say, we're the only team that has injuries, and that's why, we have injuries, so we're playing like shit. Okay. Never give us any credit for that. Let's see. Raul Ibanez, MVP candidate, was probably heading towards a triple crown if it wasn't for getting hurt with the groin. He's on the DL. He's been on the DL since almost a month, probably. Maybe not a month, but he's been on there at least a couple weeks, and we definitely have not been playing the same since. It's kind of when we started with the slide we've been on when Raul went down. So that's a big injury. And then Brett Myers, probably done for the season. Our number 2 starter, pitched in the playoffs last year. He was pretty. I mean, he has the stuff to be not a number 1, but a solid number 2. Sometimes he gets a little erratic, but that's a starting pitcher from the top of our rotation, gone, just done for the season. And I mean, I don't understand how you can say that we don't have, or that you can blame it on injuries. I mean, Clay Condrey too has been out for a couple weeks. Not that he's the biggest name, but he's another arm in our pen. In the beginning of the season, he was throwing lights out of the bullpen. Brad Lidge was on the DL. His knee was messed up. He hadn't been the same. He blew a couple saves. I mean, just shut up. Don't blame it on the injuries. I'm not here to blame it on the injuries too, but I'm just trying to put it out for you that you're not the only team that players get hurt. It happens. It's baseball. That's a long season. People are bound to get hurt. So, that's pretty much all for that. Tomorrow, Johan Santana, Joe Blanton, Gonna be tough because Johan, he hasn't pitched the greatest in the last couple weeks, but he's still a dominant pitcher. He can still be great, so we're gonna have to watch out and respect him, and hopefully we can get a couple runs off him. Hopefully Blanton is a solid outing. That's what we need. Joe Blanton to get out there and do some work because he's been pitching pretty decent. Haps, of course, he's pitching excellent. Moyer is pitching better. Pitched great today. Cole Hamels is the only one that's really struggling. He just hasn't been with it this season. He's only got like 4 wins. He just hasn't carried over his performance in the World Series. But, if we can get him back on track and this rotation going, maybe make a trade, Ruben tomorrow. Hopefully we can get a number 2 star, get like Jason Marquis or somebody to hold us over. If we can get like a Jason Marquis or something like that, hopefully the Rockies fall out of the race without giving up too many big prospects. That would be great because it would definitely bring us into the fold to be one of the better teams. Not that we're not already, but we're struggling and we're not playing like we're capable of playing. But Rodrigo Lopez will step in for a little bit. He's pitched well last night, so got confidence in him, and pretty confident in Blanton and the man tomorrow. But that's pretty much it. So all you Met fans, injuries happen. Get the fuck over it. Alright, so that's all I got. Real quick, R.I.P. Steve McNair got shot and killed today in Nashville. It was very unfortunate. One of the good guys in the NFL, was a great player, one that I definitely respected and was scared of when the Ravens or the Titans played the Eagles. So that's pretty much it. Thoughts and prayers with Steve McNair's family. All these celebrities dropping dead. Him, Michael Jackson, Farrah Fawcett, Billy Mays, all them people. So rest in peace, Steve McNair. You were a good player. So that's pretty much all I got. As always, go Phils.